Thank you for joining us today. In this podcast, we'll be exploring some key questions and answers around dynamic data enforcement, or DDE, specifically for SAP. Before we dive in, let's take a quick look at what DDE really offers. Dynamic data enforcement is a powerful security solution designed for today's complex digital landscape. It provides businesses with precise control over data access, combining features like granular filtering, data masking, location and time-based controls, and real-time adaptability. By using DDE, sensitive information remains accessible only when, where, and to whom it's necessary. This advanced approach bolsters data protection, regulatory compliance, and overall security resilience, making it a proactive defense against unauthorized access and modern data threats.
Now, let's jump into the question and answer. Question 1. What is Dynamic Data Enforcement, DDE, in the context of SAP data security?
In SAP environments, Dynamic Data Enforcement, DDE, is a comprehensive data security approach that restricts data access dynamically based on real-time conditions, such as user role, location, device, and time. This approach ensures that sensitive SAP data remains protected and accessible only under specific circumstances, enhancing data security within SAP applications.
Question 2. How does DDE improve SAP's data security capabilities?
DDE adds an extra layer of security by enforcing situational and context-aware restrictions. Traditional SAP data security focuses on predefined roles and permissions, while DDE adapts access controls based on context, like location-based and time-based restrictions. This dynamic aspect reduces the risk of unauthorized data access and minimizes data exposure.
Question 3. What is UI masking, and how does it work with DDE in SAP?
UI masking in SAP obscures sensitive data fields on user interfaces, ensuring that only necessary information is visible. DDE can incorporate UI masking as part of its data protection strategy, selectively hiding or displaying data based on the user's role or access level. For example, a user might see only partial customer information, protecting details like social security numbers or bank information unless explicitly required for their role.
Question 4. How does DDE with UI masking support compliance requirements in SAP systems?
DDE with UI masking helps SAP systems comply with privacy regulations like GDPR, HIPAA, and CCPA by enforcing strict access controls and data visibility. By masking sensitive information on screen and tailoring data access permissions dynamically, businesses can protect personally identifiable information, PII, and other sensitive data, reducing exposure and aligning with regulatory standards.
Question 5. What are the core components of dynamic data enforcement in SAP?
Key components include granular filtering, ensures precise control over data access so users only see relevant information. Attribute-based access control, ABAC, applies multiple attributes such as department, location, and role to determine access in real time. UI masking conceals sensitive fields in the SAP user interface to protect privacy without limiting functionality. Real-time monitoring and alerts tracks data access attempts and flags unusual activity to security teams for quick responses.
Question 6. Can DDE and SAP enforce location-based and time-based access restrictions?
Yes, DDE allows SAP administrators to enforce data access based on the user's physical location or time of access. For instance, a user attempting to access SAP data outside of a secure office location or during off hours may face restricted access, which prevents unauthorized access from insecure locations or unexpected times.
Question 7. What is the role of ABAC in DDE for SAP?
Attribute-based access control, ABAC, within DDE assigns data access permissions based on various attributes such as role, department, time, and location. ABSAC enables SAP systems to dynamically adapt permissions based on the current context, ensuring data access remains secure and relevant without compromising user productivity.
Question 8. How does UI masking benefit SAP users while ensuring data security?
UI masking allows SAP users to work with the data they need while hiding sensitive details. This selective visibility helps maintain data privacy by restricting exposure to only the information necessary for a user's role, creating a secure but functional experience. For example, customer service staff might see general account information, but financial details remain hidden unless required.
Question 9. How does DDE help manage data security as roles or responsibilities change?
DDE's adaptive permissions update user access automatically as roles and responsibilities change. ensuring that access rights remain accurate without manual intervention. For example, if an employee is promoted or transitions to a new department, their SAP data access adjusts accordingly, maintaining consistent and secure access aligned with their new role.
Question 10. Why should organizations using SAP invest in DDE with UI masking?
Organizations that invest in DDE with UI masking gain a robust, adaptable data security framework within their SAP systems. This approach mitigates the risk of data breaches, supports compliance with global privacy regulations, and enhances user productivity by providing secure, role-appropriate data access. DDE with UI. Masking future-proofs data security by adjusting access controls in real time, safeguarding valuable business data in an evolving threat landscape. Once again, thank you for joining us today. We hope this session has given you valuable insights into dynamic data enforcement (DDE) for SAP. As we've explored, DDE is a vital security tool in today's digital landscape, offering robust control over data access through granular filtering, data masking, location and time-based restrictions, and real-time adaptability. These features make DDE a powerful asset for enhancing data protection, compliance, and overall security resilience.